Hey YouTube, it's MegaSegaStar221 and I'm back with the next Five Nights at Freddy's video. Yep, I'm doing this now. See, I had planned, like I keep telling you guys, that I'm gonna do the other showcases I've been telling you, but being that this is in such high demand right now and I just want to get it over with, you know, knowing that I'm gonna have to do this all again in October. So, for now, this is our last Five Nights video, unless you guys request the withered animatronics besides Bonnie, which is one I've already made, because that's something you guys have asked, and I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not. So that's really all up to you guys. But for this showcase, I have Phantom Freddy, Phantom Chica, Phantom BB, Phantom Foxy, and of course Springtrap. So let's get into this showcase, starting with Phantom BB.
Alright, here we have Phantom BB. Pretty straightforward figure. I'm not as proud of him. He's definitely my least favorite out of all the ones I made. That can be a number of different things. One is basically, it's the same thing as the other one. I could say that basically with all these Phantom animatronics, but especially BB, like, he is just so much more simple than the other one. Like, he doesn't have a balloon this time. He doesn't have a sign, so I'd put his hands down. And his arms, I don't like how they came out either. The face came out really nice. I like how I blended all the colors in it. Something that's cool with all these figures, their eyes will all follow you. Especially with BB, it worked really well. The paint job, pretty straightforward. Black, browns, greens, and then his had a little hint of red and blue. But he's pretty simple. That's all for BB. Let's move on to Phantom Chica. Did I get any of you? I hope I did. Alright, anyways, this is Phantom Chica. A very, very simple character. She was definitely like the first out of the Five Nights 3 Phantom animatronics I got done first. Mainly because most of these figures, like I said before, are just repaints of the other figures. Now, her face is very generic compared to the other one. It looks just like, you know, it's made this basically the same exact way as the Chica I made in the first Five Nights video. So everything's basically the same, you know, besides the paint job and the fact that her eyes are hollowed out like most of these figures for the Phantom animatronic line. The body was a very simple olive green color that I had darkened with some black. But of course, with these figures, just want to let you know, I recommend painting them completely black first, and then like scraping on with like a flick like brush the green, and then flick it again with the black, because it gives it that burnt look, and it looks pretty good. Now, Chica's bib in this is very similar to the original bib that I made. This one is obviously not as neat looking. That was intended, but it came out a lot worse than I had originally planned it to be. Like, I really can't read the word "let's," but I can see "eat" pretty clearly. I also tried to brush it on. Like BB, she also has the eye effect. It doesn't work as well with her or with the others because their eyes I made a lot deeper than BB's, so it doesn't really, one of the eyes doesn't normally make it over the ridge in the eye, but it still works. I also added her teeth inside on both the top and the bottom. So yeah, that's it for Phantom Chica. Let's move on to Phantom Freddy. So here we have Phantom Freddy. I love this one. He's definitely not my favorite out of the Phantom animatronics I made, but he's definitely on my favorite side. He's actually pretty simple, and honestly, being that the game is pretty confusing in terms of which generation of animatronics they are, like Chica is her first model, and this Freddy I don't know which one he should be, but he definitely takes after one of them. I'll get into that later. I just like all of them, he's painted to that green olive color, and then brushed with this one. Actually used an even darker green over it, which came out pretty good too. And like his body was made the same way the other Freddy's bodies were made. Only difference was I really wanted to leave his arms the way they are there because of the picture I was looking at, and I wanted him to look more broken, so I glued his arms in that permanent position because I just didn't care for if his arms didn't move or not, because these guys are supposed to just be phantoms. They really don't have a purpose anymore. But in terms of articulation, the only thing that really moves would be his feet and his head. But he still looks really good. I think he looks more like Golden Freddy. I'm on the side of people that say it's Golden Freddy. Like, I feel like this is what Golden Freddy would look like if he still had his body together. You know, if it wasn't all slashed over like it is in the games. So yes, I based this head off of the Golden Freddy head. Like I said, all the heads are very similar. But that's it for Phantom Freddy. Now let's move on to my favorite, Phantom Foxy. And here we have my personal favorite out of all my Phantom animatronics. And probably out of this line altogether, Phantom Foxy. Now I just want to start off by saying the whole idea where half of the body torso is cut open was an idea that I got from Flaming Brick Films. Yeah, he's done really well. I remember when he first started, and it was crazy how his customs have changed. So props to you, man. You did a great job on that. You inspired me to do part of him. But the inside of the torso, I used a black base for both the body and the feet, and I just painted the silver onto the inside parts of the feet, not the feet, the torso, to give it the look that there's a skeleton parts in it. But I didn't put an entire skeleton in it like Flaming Brick Films did. But I'm still really blown away by what he did with that. Anyways, the feet, I had to cut in half one of the bodies, and I put the silver robot feet in there. And I don't know what these connector pieces are called, or ever these brick pieces. If anyone knows what they're called, just let me know. I honestly have no clue what they're called, but they really brought his character together with the half robotic look. Another thing I did was bend this arm. Actually, I bent it with some pliers. I bent it to make it look ripped a bit, and then I glued the arm piece, like the hand piece, on the side of it. Now I did that just to make it look more dismantled than it's supposed to. Like, I wanted him to look as broken as possible, and I really like how that came out. And then when it goes to the other arm, it's the same type of thing there, where it's actually just cut in half this time. And then I bent whatever axis part was still hanging. And just like the other one, I wanted the arms to be in that outwards position. I didn't knock them down. So once again, I glued them there, and I really like how it looks like that. And probably the biggest part to me, that was my favorite part about making him, was the head. Like, my god, I love how his head looks, because I went in there and I carved out the entire part of the head that was supposed to be there. I literally made the full head look, and then I cut it. So it has that nice look to it, as if it was actually bent like that. And then I just highlighted all of the stuff with the black Sharpie, put the ears on, put the hair on, and he looks amazing. He is by far my favorite. I also included the teeth in the inside of it, in the top. You just couldn't see it from that angle. So that's it for Phantom Foxy. And that's it for the Phantom animatronics, but we have one more. Because he's always here. You can never get rid of him. It is the one and only Springtrap. So here we have the main antagonist of this game, Springtrap. Other known as the Purple Man, as many know if you completed the game. Yes, I don't care if you spoil it because everyone's already looked it up, so I don't care anymore. He was definitely not my favorite one to make, but he was really complicated in the same way. He has a lot of different like angle choices going on with his character design, especially with how one half of him is basically tilted more than the other side is. So I had to also give him longer arms and legs, and I didn't have the Toy Story arms or legs, so it didn't go as well as I hoped it would have, but I had to work with what I got. But it still gives him that sort of withered look, you know, with the two arms glued together with the hot glue to make it look more broken, I guess, broken down. Because he wasn't used in years and years and years, so I think that came out well. And I wanted him to look very scratchy looking. The leg part of him, though, is a completely separate story. They're like, I had to take regular legs, and I decided if half his legs are missing, just take foam that's already flat, put them on there, and make them look broken. So it looks like the legs should have continued, and the feet are supposed to be the kneecaps, and then the legs will continue in the metal part. What else? All of the torso part was all done in hot glue. Basically, the body itself was all created out of hot glue on top of the Lego figure. The reason I did this was because I think it gave him more, like I said before, that broken down aging effect. You know, I mean, the head is a completely different story. The head I had to sculpt because of the way he looks in the game. I couldn't do that with hot glue, but the body itself was very simple to be able to do that and then draw it on there and put the right colors in. So yes, I did the body itself with hot glue because it just gives it that sort of look, and I really like how it looks on it. I also had to tilt, like I said before, the body sideways a bit. It didn't really affect how he looks too much, but it gives the effect it needs to give. Something else with him is the head. I can't even tell you right now how many times the one ear kept falling off. So that was very irritating to me, but the hardest part about painting him was the nose. That's right, I had struggled more on the nose than anything else on this figure. I don't know why I had so much trouble with this. Like, I kept looking at the picture, and then I looked back at mine, and the color didn't look right. It would look either too bright, or it looked too dark, or it looked weird in general. So eventually, I found a right mix that looked right. And it turned out it wasn't even a mix. I just put a different color on top of that and rubbed it off a bit, and it gave it the look it needed, and now it looks fine. So that works. Other than that, though, painting-wise, I had to, little tip when it comes to painting these, do it in black first, especially one with all those imprints inside it like that. You get black on there, and then you use the regular paint you need. Not only will it give it that nice look to it, but it won't be as hard to get individual cracks later. But all in all, I really like how he came out. I think he definitely completes this line. He's definitely not my favorite one I created, but he is the first one I had done. So, because I didn't really have good pictures of the Phantom animatronics, and there were pictures of him everywhere. So, that really wraps it up here. That's it for Springtrap, and that's it for this showcase.
So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. It took a long time to make, even though it definitely did not take me as long as it took me to make the second Five Nights showcase, but it definitely was time consuming. As far as updates on stuff, there's not a lot right now. It's big for me right now. It's not as big for you guys right now. It's pretty slow on my channel for you guys right now. Sorry about that, but I am in my last marking period of middle school, and next year I'm heading up to the high school, so I had to be on key for that, you know. I have graduation in a few days actually, by the time this is uploaded. And I have my dance, my 8th grade dance that I'm going with a very nice girl. I'm going with her to dance, so
if she watches these videos, hey, I guess.
So I hope you all enjoyed this video. It definitely took some time to make. As far as these getting sold, as far as my whole idea with making them and having you guys buy the figures, yes, it is confirmed by this point. It is happening. You guys will be able to buy my figures from me online. I will be making a form. I will be making a thing, and you guys will have to send this form to my email, and you'd fill it out. You can fill it out. I don't know if I'll be able to make it able to be filled out online or not. Hopefully, I will be able to. Heck, I might have to make it in like Google something, and then you guys I can maybe put it up on Google Plus or something. I don't know, but it's very soon now. I will start this during the summer because I will have a lot of time during the summer. This is my break time, and I can make as much stuff as I want and not have to worry about school until next year. Well, maybe in August I'll start freaking out about school, but that's not important yet because it's still May when this is being filmed. This is coming out in June. So that's all for now, guys. Please hit subscribe, comment, like this video, share it with friends. It means a lot to me, all you guys, and especially being that my subscribers just keep going up, and it means a lot to me. It really does. I've gone from like 300 to like 1,000. I remember doing the 400 subscriber special, and then like a week or two later doing the 1,000 subscriber special, and that really meant a lot to me, you guys. Thank you so much for all you guys that have stuck around. You guys will be able to buy my stuff really soon. I know you guys have been wanting it because, well, go look at the comments for any of the Five Nights videos so far, because those have the most of those comments than any of my videos. Being like, that's all they say now. I'll pay you, like, I got one comment that said, I'll pay you $100 for the entire set. Like, of everything, like, that wouldn't be, like, I'm not going to say anything about money yet, and how much they're going to be, but trust me, don't worry, I'm not going to make you spend $100. Okay? Alright, so that's all for now. I'll see you all next time.